Like, talk us through the belief that this squad has after such a special win.
Oh, I think we always had belief that we could get the job done, and it was a good win that we get the week off. But I guess we're not getting too carried away. We still got a prelim to win, and then a big one.
How valuable do you think that week off is to be able to get all the bodies to freshen up?
Yeah, I think I think we've seen in the past couple of years the teams that have had the week off, it's really benefited them. So it's a long year. We play a tough game, so a week off, even just having the opportunity to get an extra couple of training sessions in and try and nail down our execution and our defensive processes and stuff like that, it's just going to be beneficial.
Just on that, though, is it a lot of teams find it more like sort of beneficial to keep the momentum going this time, so you do definitely see it as an advantage?
Yeah, well, I think so. I mean, it's what you make of it. We're going to train well this week and then have a couple of days off over the weekend to freshen up and bounce into next week and then we've got the prelim and we'll come out fired up and whoever we have to play, try and get the job done, because we know what the reward is at the end of the day.
What about your great captaincy speech? Have you been getting some positive feedback about that?
Yeah, I got to give a bit of credit to Wayne there. He teed me up a couple of days beforehand and sort of said, I'm gonna get you to do a speech, and he sort of said, I want you to G it up, and if you don't mention that you scored 2 tries last week, I'll be disappointed. So he gave me a couple of days to get it prepared, and he sort of gave me a bit of the material too. So I'll give him a bit of credit there. But it was probably we had a lot of young guys in that team and a lot of guys who hadn't played, and that's why Wayne's the master coach that he is. He sort of just wanted it a bit lighthearted, and so the boys knew that at the end of the day it was just another game of footy.
Good for Zoom, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Oh,
Sorry.
G'day, Mark. It's Matt from Wildwater Sports here. First of all, congratulations on the win on the weekend. I just want to sort of get a little bit more of an insight from you into sort of what went into the preparation, specifically in terms of your instructions as a forward, in terms of your line speed and the aggression with which you guys were meeting that Penrith pack, because it seemed like what we saw on Saturday wasn't really something we've seen the Penrith pack have done to them at all, really, over the last 2 years.
Yeah, I think in the back of our mind as a forward pack, we knew that that's where the game was going to be won. Like I said, they've been one of the better packs in the comp for a couple of years now, and we knew that we had to meet them with line speed and aggression. And I think we've been building defensively all year, and improving. And I guess on the weekend we got to put it together for 80 minutes, which was probably the thing that we're happy about.
And just on a personal note for you, there was 2 plays that have sort of been getting highlighted in post-game analysis by you. One was that tackle on Stephen Crichton in the in-goal off the Adam Reynolds kick, and then the other one was when you covered up that chip kick in broken play there. I mean, how important are players like that for you, like in particular as a prop forward, to get sort of praise for those effort plays that you don't traditionally associate with people playing that position in those moments?
Yeah, we've spoken about it, a little bit over the last couple of weeks, and just trying to, win those big moments. And fortunately for me, I was in the position, where I just kept working and the ball sort of came my way. But there was a lot of moments like that by our players the whole game, the whole 80 minutes, and that's why at the end of the day, that's why we got the result that we did. And we're going to have to keep doing it if we want to win these bigger games.
Mark, sorry, Scott Bailey from AAP. Are there things you guys have taken out of these prelims the last couple of years that you do, like, you approach differently? Like, obviously this year the week off is different, but are there other things that you'll approach differently, do you think, this year?
Oh, we haven't really spoken about it. It's a completely different team. It is every year. It's just, the fact that we've made the last 3, now 4 prelims, but it's a completely different team, different group. We're going to be playing a different team. So we haven't really spoken about it. I don't think we'll do anything different to what we've done the last 26 weeks. We'll just prepare whoever we're playing and try and train well, which has been good for us this year. Our trainings during the week have been good, and that's what we'll be focusing on.
Do you think it actually almost becomes a tactical thing where you don't talk about, so you're not thinking about the last couple of years too much in that third week of the finals?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll leave it up to Wayne. If he wants to talk about it, he'll talk about it. And if not, we'll, as I said, we'll just try and get on with the job.
Thanks,
G'day,
mate.
Nico. Chaps from Rabbitohs Radio, mate. How you going?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Just for the people back at home in Sydney, mate, tell us what that atmosphere was like up there. It looked like it was nearly 70% South fans, mate.
Yeah, it was a good atmosphere. I mean, North Queensland people love their footy, and we haven't played a lot of footy this year in front of big crowds, but the energy, especially towards the end of the game, was quite electric. And obviously, touch wood with COVID and stuff moving forward, we get to play in front of bigger crowds at Suncorp.
I bet you're expecting a big crowd at Suncorp next week. Ticket sales are flying.
Yeah, well, as I said, North Queensland people love their footy, but in general, so do Queenslanders, and it's disappointing for Sydney people that they don't get to to get out and watch live footy for this season. But I'm sure there's going to be plenty of South fans sitting at home in Sydney cheering us on.
Hey, Mark, it's Zac Bailey here from NRL.com. You've mentioned him a couple of times already, Wayne Bennett. What did you make of his role in taking the focus off the team in the lead up to that match against the Panthers and making it all about him and Ivan Cleary?
Well, he's the best in the business, old Wayne. He's been around for a long time and played plenty of final series. So, I think the best thing about Wayne is the boys just want to play for him. And I think you saw that on the weekend.
And from someone with so much experience to someone with just 6 NRL matches under his belt, Blake Taff, what did you make of his role? As one of the big guys there, you look at the way that he carries the ball. Is it inspiring?
Yeah, I thought he was great. He made that error early, but he didn't let it faze him. And most of the kicks he caught on the full. And like you said, he just, head down and just charged it back into the line. He didn't faze him who he was running at. And as a forward, even towards the end of the game, defensively, he was sort of revving up the forwards just to keep getting on the kick chase and keep pushing till the last minute. And that's all you want from your fullback. And, we were confident going into the game that he could do the job. We've seen it at training now for a couple of years. And like I said, he's only played 6 games, but he's got plenty more in him.